Hey traders, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. And also, link will be down below in the description. S&P Emini future weekly trade zones. I update them every weekend. Support and resistance, and also video courses all included with that. So check those out down below. But let's jump right into this video. I made a video on this layout, and I'm actually seeing a really clean trade setup. This is our kickback. For divergence, we see a down, double bottom, kind of lower lows right here. And what I'm looking for is our kickback, right? We could see 44.50. So we're going to come right down here. We're going to put an order in right here at 44.50. We're going to put our stop right below these lows. And what we're looking for is price to come down, bounce, and try and get a couple points on this trade. We're risking, what is it, about 1.5 points for 2 points. And as you can see, I'm leaning against this low right here, right? This wick low also kind of coincides with these little wick guys right here. And then cuts the 50% line of these candles in a sense. So I'm just looking for a quick little pullback and then the bounce. We'll see if this trade works out. Now, I'm watching this, right? I'm watching my 512 tick chart. And I'm going to post this if the trade works or doesn't work, just so you guys know. And I'm also going to post it even if we never get filled and it rallies or something happens. But I want you to see what I'm looking at, right? Right here, the AD lines are actually falling. We're kind of bouncing. We're at the lows for the day. Our market profile regular feels like there's more downside. We don't have any access to the downside yet. And then right here, we already got oversold. This may come down, start to form a potential divergence on a very kind of a small scale, right? We might see that little divergence right here to here, but we'll see. But again, we're just looking for a quick little bounce, kind of fall. I'm watching this right here because here's our divergence, right? We see a very clean divergence. And look at this pullback, right? 45.25, right? On the S&P, and we're already at 47. Okay, that was probably the bounce right there, right? And like I said, even though this trade did not fill, I want you guys to hopefully learn from how this works and the reasons I do certain things. I'm canceling this trade right now, and the reason being is because look at the bounce we had. The problem was we missed this trade by a couple ticks. That was it. When it comes within a couple ticks and then we have a nice big bounce, I really don't want it to come back down and try it, because the odds of it working are actually a lot less because you just missed the trade by a couple ticks and you had a hard bounce. Odds are if we do roll back over, it's going to flush right through this. I've seen this multiple times, and it's just one of those trades that actually happen, and the odds are higher than not, okay, because it doesn't work every time. We could still roll over, come down, and then bounce and still get the 2 points, and we chop around here. But for me, it's all about the very first touch of a divergence, and this is a perfect look of a kickback, right? And look at our divergence right here. Okay, on this little 512 tick chart, we have it right here and right here. Okay, so there is our divergence. I was hoping this would get a little lower. That's sometimes what I'll use this chart for. I use the 512 tick chart for multiple things. I also like to use my reverse waterfall, right? On the pullback, because what I'm looking for is we could see we kind of made the lower low here with divergence, right? And then we started a reverse waterfall. Well, on this move higher, all I'm watching is for this, right? I'm watching for this reverse waterfall to break to the downside. And look at this, right? We now start to go into a regular waterfall. And the problem, it just didn't go down far enough. Now, I look back at every single trade. I go, is there somewhere I could have maybe looked for a better move, right? Or a better entry? Well, here's my thing. I never want to risk more than 2 points on any one trade because I'm only looking for 2 points, right? And at the end of the day, I want to try and get a higher than 1-to-1 risk reward, because if I'm always looking for 2 points now, and that's with this extended volatility that we've had for the last year or two, but if I'm looking for 2 points, I never want to risk more than 2. And there's a lot of times where I'll be able to risk 1 point, a couple ticks. Maybe in this case, we were going to risk a 1.5 points, right? Which is 6 ticks, right? So if I did lose, it kind of, I still get, if I win, I actually get a lot better than a 1-to-1 risk reward. That may help me later on down the road, right? Because I'm not losing 2 points. I'm only losing 1.5 points. So, so that's the kind of the rules of what's going on, why I like this. I'll never look for more than 2 points. But again, going back here, I could maybe said, hey, let me lean against this body, this body, this body, this body right here. Okay, if you know and you've seen my videos, I always talk about wicks and bodies, how powerful they are. Well, look at this, right? Price came directly down, right? First it came down, missed it, kind of bounced, pulled back again, and then look at that, went right to those bodies and never went to that one wick. So I go, hey, I've done a better move, yeah, but I'm okay missing it, because it would have put me at 2.25, right? 9 ticks, which is more than 2 points. So it'd be breaking my rules of risking no more than 2 points, right? And that's why I went and leaned against here. With this trading style, you have to be okay with missing and never chase. If you miss it, trust me, it's like a river, right? There's another one coming down. So hopefully that helps. And this trade, no trade, right? I was kind of hoping as we were talking to roll back over and then blow through this, but guess what? It didn't happen. But I just want to show you guys a walkthrough of a live trade, and this one just didn't trigger, and guess what? I'm okay. It took me years, okay? The psychology side of it. It took me years to be okay with missing trades. Trust me, I can't tell you how many times I've missed a trade by 1 tick, or it even touches and I never get the fill, and then it goes forward. Now I'm so numb to it, I don't even care, right? It doesn't even enter my mind. And that's the way hopefully you guys could start to change your mindset of the market. So, hey, as always, thank you for watching my videos, and I'll try and do another live trade with actually a trade next time. But as always, thank you. Let me know if you guys like these. Leave a comments down below in the comments. Thank you.